you came, where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness.
So now my queen is down and my king is up. Always one of them, man. Always one of them. Anyways, what's up, fellow clashers from all around, or if it's your first time here, thank you for stopping by and watching this video. My name's Infamous9, and today I'm starting up yet another new series that hopefully you guys will enjoy. But basically what I'm going to be doing is base reviews, and the way it's going to work is I'm going to go ahead and pick one subscriber from a comment down on my YouTube videos, and I'm going to go ahead and review his base. So all you guys have to do is actually leave your clan name or clan hashtag, or even both if you want, and your username, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick one subscriber randomly and basically review your base. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the pros and cons of your base after I categorize it under a farming, hybrid, or pushing base, and basically criticize that base respectively towards the category. And I'm gonna probably go ahead and dedicate, let's see, maybe 6 to 8 minutes on your base, talking about your base, what you can basically adjust or keep. And keep in mind that I'm giving you guys advice, and this is advice from a competitive clasher, so my advice should be more or less pretty good, but then again, it's just advice, you guys can go ahead and do whatever the fuck you guys want to do. But anyways, I'm starting up this series because one of my subscribers actually recommended that I do it, and I think it's a good thing because a base pretty much says something about a clasher. So for example, if you take a look at my base, right, if you take a look at it, I think it's pretty safe to say that this guy is a tryhard, or that he actually cares about the game, simply because of how my base looks. It's pretty organized and it's well upgraded. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Don't want to keep this video too long. So I actually have him in my bookmarks already. A lot of clans here, you guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into his clan. So his clan is actually, don't know how to pronounce that first word, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it Virtue. Level 6 clan. Virtue right here. So his name is Jen.Cbaz, and looking for him right now, right here. So we're gonna go ahead and scout his base now, and here we go. So first things first, categorizing his base. To me, it seems like it's a pushing or hybrid base, simply because of where his town hall is at. I can easily move it out and put something else in core, maybe like his king, which is up top right here. But let's go ahead and criticize this base as a pushing or hybrid base. So first things first, gonna talk about the cons. So one thing I noticed that you might be able to fix is the placement of your air defenses. If you notice, they're pretty easy to get to. If an enemy just comes in with hogs or giants, he can easily take both of them down, and after he does that, he can simply spawn some balloons from the right side or the left side and basically do some damage towards your village, because the last air defense, which is up top, won't protect the bottom portion of your base. It probably protects about this radius right here, which is not a good amount. You want to make sure that most of your base, or all of your base, is actually protected by all of your air defenses. So I would recommend that you push them in just a bit more towards the center, the bottom 2 air defenses. And let's see what else. So we can see that these walls right here, you can actually make use of them in a better way, man. You don't have to have them right there, like these 2 right here as well. They're just there taking up space. You might actually even be able to create more grids on your base, making it harder for the enemy to 3-star your base or even 1-star your base. So for example, if you take a look at this grid right here, these 2 right here, sorry for the silence, but these 2 right here, they have 3 defensive structures in 1 grid, which is on occasions pretty bad, because if an enemy breaks through that grid, he pretty much has easy access to 3 defensive structures, and once he brings them down, you won't have many defensive structures protecting that side of the base. So I would say that you can maybe use the useless walls right here, or these walls right here. Not useless, but well, yeah, honestly they are, man. So use them to create more grids right here, maybe between this archer tower and gold storage, or this cannon and elixir storage. Just advice again. And let's see what else. Okay, let's see, the clan castle. I mean, you are a town hall 8, so you can only centralize everything so much, so I am keeping that in mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that your your clan castle is okay, because I know that you want your town hall in the center, so you don't have that many walls left. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's okay, although the enemy can easily bring him out. I'll lower out your clan castle troops, so still decent. You are pushing or a hybrid base, so that's pretty good. Don't worry about that too much. If you could maybe adjust a little bit more, then it's okay. It's not necessary though. And let's see what else we have. Basically the king. So if your king is up like it is right now, I would say to put him more in the center to protect more of your base, and that way he won't easily go down, because I'm pretty sure when an attacker is attacking you, they can bring down your king pretty easily and he won't actually do too much defending. But you can keep him up top right here if you want, and if you do, I would say to put him to sleep, that way when you come back you can actually have him up and running to go ahead and use him for an attack. So that seems like all the bad things about this base were not bad things, but things you can adjust to make your base stronger. Now let's go ahead and get straight into the good things. So first of all, the core. Let's take a look at the core. So he is protecting most of his essentials, which is his town hall, his dark elixir, and his clan castle. So definitely a strong core right there, making it harder for the enemy to get 2 or 3 stars, perhaps even 1 star, because his town hall is in the center and he doesn't have too many structures on the outside. And let's see what else. I can see that your splash damage, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight this mortar and wizard tower, this mortar up top as well, and this mortar and wizard tower as well. So your splash damage is centralized, meaning that as the enemy is coming in, he is going to go ahead and take a lot of damage, a lot of splash damage to be exact, which is definitely going to do a good amount of damage on his troops. So pretty good placement of splash damage. And I can also see that your wizard towers are actually protecting 2 storages, which is a good thing because you don't want your enemies to take your loot. So each wizard tower is protecting an elixir storage, a gold storage, elixir storage right here, gold storage right here, and same for the right side, gold storage and elixir storage are definitely a good thing. And you're giving the enemy a choice. If he wants to attack from the left side, he isn't going to have access to this right loot section right here, or this bottom section right here. So he might, depending on how strong the enemy is. And keep in mind, you guys, that no matter how tryhard a base is or how good a base is, it's bound to get dominated at some point. You're bound to get wrecked. It just happens. It even happens to me sometimes. Well, I haven't gotten 3-starred, but I have gotten pretty wrecked, you guys, and that does get me mad. But hey, man, it happens to the best of us. So like I was saying, you do give your enemy a choice to attack from. He won't have easy access to all of your storages. So pretty good placement of loot storages and wizard towers as well. So looks like that's gonna be it, you guys. I would say this is a pretty decent hybrid or pushing base. Better yet, I would say that it's a fair base. It could put up a fight, but these walls right here could be readjusted and you can go ahead and create more grids. And let's see what else. These bottom air defenses right here, you can go ahead and readjust them, man. It's completely up to you, but hopefully it'll make your base just a bit stronger. But then again, these are just tips with Infamous. You can go ahead and take them. If not, it's completely fine. I wouldn't worry too much about it. But anyways, this is gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet already. And as always, no need to jam to be good. Just keep practicing.